What is up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is McClain Stacy. Thank you very much for finding this particular face and choosing to look at it and listen to it. And if you're an OG here, thank you very much for your continued support in watching my videos, subscribing, liking, sharing, whatever it is that you do. I am grateful. Even if you dislike, well, I'm grateful I got an interaction from you, and at least you have somebody to dislike. So yeah, in today's video I'm going to be having a little sit down with you guys. I'll be telling you some life updates, and of course the major agenda for the video, which is what I have learned growing up as a young woman, as a young girl, as a young person. So yeah, let's get right into the video. So yeah, I don't know why this camera is not focusing. And of course, forgive the people screaming outside. They're being chased by the police because they are out at the wrong time. You know, in Western Kenya, they gave us a curfew of 7 p.m. So we're supposed to be indoors by 7 p.m. and it sucks. So that's why some people are rebelling, and especially the side where I'm staying at, people are rebelling, like they want to stay out until late. So yeah, that is what's happening outside. If you get to hear some funny noises of people shouting anyhow. So yeah, moving on. I was to be discussing with you about some little updates and some little things that I learned growing up. And yeah, one of the things I've learned growing up is like, don't you dare say like it can never happen to you. Never say never. Like if you see something happening to your friend, to your sister, to your brother, to your fellow youth person, don't you dare say like, huyu alikuwa mjinga kata tu hiyo kitu ikamfanyikia, mi siwezi hata kitu kama hii nifanyike. Don't you ever say that, because you never know the time, you never know how things are going to turn out in the future, and you never know how your life is going to end up. So don't you dare say mi siwezi kuwa mjinga nikafanya kitu kama hiyo, because you never know. You never know what led that particular person to make that particular decision, and you never know what drove him or her to make that particular decision. And of course, just be positive, and yeah, just be positive. Do not say never. Never say never. It could never happen to me. It can never. You see, you kind of get what I'm saying. Yeah, so that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. Hey, kukata kitunguu ni ngumu. Kitunguu zinaingia kwa macho. I feel like crying right now, but because I'm on camera, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry because I'm a bad bitch, and bad bitches don't cry. Bad bitches don't cry, bitch. We don't cry. But we do cry when people are not looking. So yeah, the other thing I've learned in life growing up, yes, I'm still cutting vitungus because they are very hard to cut, you know. And the other thing I've learned, and I'm continuing to learn growing up as a young woman, is that you're not a queen. Sadly, you're not a queen. You're just any other person. You're just similar to any other person. So you're not a queen, in as much as the society made us to believe and to grow up believing that I'm a queen. I deserve to get that. I deserve to like have everything I want in my life. And we end up seeing a lot of people getting like depressed, or ending up just hating themselves because they see some other peers like themselves getting whatever it is that they want, and they're like, see, I'm just like her. I'm a queen. I deserve everything nice and good, glamorous. Why am I not getting it? You know, you need to accept the fact that you're not a queen. And not everything is going to go your way. Shit is going to mess up with your life, and you need to accept that. You need to have the understanding about that you're necessarily not a queen. You do not have everything planned out for you. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to just mess up, and you need to have that inner acceptance, and you need to grow from it. You need to learn from it, and that's just about it. I feel like one of those proteges of Pastor T.D. Jakes, or how does he call himself? I feel like one of those motivational speakers who were put in the TED Talk, and they need to go and talk to a lot of people. And then they go in front there, and they have nothing to say. And then you're just like, now it's getting weird because there's total silence. Okay. Oh, hello. Welcome back. Okay, moving on. The other thing I've learned from life is that respect goes both ways. And of course, just because you're old, you do not expect me to respect you if you're not respecting me. I'm sure everyone is going to agree with me about this. Respect goes both ways. So if you respect me, and because you're old, you expect me to respect you, and you're not respecting me, I feel like I've said a lot of respect. It's not going to work. It's not going to go down like that. You need to respect me so that I respect you, and respect is earned. So do not show me disrespect, and because you're old, you expect me to respect you back just because you're old. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. And of course, this is actually a very big concern, or a huge concern that I felt like I just needed to air out. I don't know if people are going to see me as being a disrespectful brat, but I just felt like it needed to be aired and heard. Respect needs to go both ways. You respect me, I respect you. Not you respect me because you're old, I need to respect you back because you disrespected. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you feel me? Yeah, so this is just me putting my vitungus in my sufuria. Then I wash out the motor and put the sufuria on the motor and start cooking. So yeah, let's wait for some more TED Talk, for some more Stacy. I feel like I'm a lot jumpy today, I don't know why. And of course, telling by the moon and the sun and the clouds, I'm supposed to be like moody as F, but enough with the astrology and the old time theories. So moving on, we can say that another thing I've learned growing up as a young person is that, or I feel like I should address growing as a young person, is that just because you're old doesn't necessarily mean you're always right and you're always wise. You might just be an older fool, and I don't think that's not something to be addressed. I think it's something to be addressed. And I will repeat, just because you're old, it doesn't necessarily mean you're wise. Just because you're old, you did something that I did, and it didn't work out for you, it doesn't necessarily mean that if I do it, it's not going to work out for me again. You see, we all have different lives. We are unique in our own ways. So we have these situations where you find yourself that an older person or an older relative did something in his or her past. It didn't work out well for him or her. Therefore, when he or she sees you doing the same thing, he or she is going to discourage you because it didn't work out for him or her. So she feels or he feels like it's not going to work out for you. That kind of logic, I don't understand it. Instead of him trying to let you or trying to rectify in the areas where he or she feels like you went wrong and you need to rectify, he totally or she totally discourages you from doing that and saying, "Weh, ukifanya hivi najua utaanguka kwa sababu mimi nilikuja mbele yako nikafanya hivi na mimi sikufanikiwa. So wewe ukifanya hivi utafanikiwa." I don't think that actually makes sense because my life is not your life. My life is my life, and I think I need to learn from my experience. I need to learn from my mistakes. I'm not saying that you should not accept advice from older people. I'm just saying not every advice is wise advice. Some advice may not be as necessarily correct, and just because you're old, it doesn't mean you are necessarily wise. And thank you. Wow, so in this talk I feel like I've literally attacked some elderly people, and I'm sure most of them are going to come for me in my comment section. So yeah, but that is just the truth. I'm just saying the truth of what I feel, and I'm sure a lot of you the citizens out there, young citizens, agree with me. So I have nothing else. I'm just a spokesperson for some other people who feel like this type of issues need these types of issues needed to be addressed. So yeah, moving on, I've attacked the elder generation a little more, and I feel like let me go back, let me tone it down a little. And as I'm winding up, I feel like we youngsters see like social media is the only way we're going to succeed. If we do not do influencing, if we do not do social media marketing, if we do not do TikToks, if we do not do YouTube, if we do not do Facebook, we're never going to make it in life. And I'm here to tell you, like, I'm here to show you guys, like, not to show you necessarily because I'm trying to find my way as well. I'm just here to tell you, like, social media is not only the way, it's not the only way to succeed in life. You can have other means. You can actually go to school, study, become a lawyer, and scare the hell out of people and actually become successful in life. You know, you can actually go to school, study hard, read, teach the hell out of people, teach the stupidity out of people, remove the older thinking, the backwards thinking out of people, and actually make a difference in people's life, and of course earn yourself a living. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're still there. Okay. I'm just going to check on my onions. That's the end of our TED Talk, Stacy Talk of today. Let's see each other again when we see each other again. Okay, so bye. And of course, I'm not welcoming you for supper because it's just small. It's just for me. And yeah, it's just for me. Bye.